It is 6:48 on a Thursday morning in Phoenix, Arizona. Before the alarm on the nightstand has fully registered, a 29-year-old warehouse worker named Marcus opens his banking app and moves exactly $27. Not $30. Not whatever is left. $27. He has done this every payday for 11 months. Same time, same amount, same silence. He has never mentioned it to anyone. Here is the part that should get your attention. Marcus takes home $2,190 a month. That is not a big income. After rent, utilities, groceries, transportation, insurance, and his phone bill, there is not much left. And yet, Marcus is building something most people with twice his income never manage to build: a financial wall, one brick at a time. $27. There is a rule inside that number, a specific, teachable rule. And by the end of this video, you will have all of it. But I want you to sit with the mystery for a moment first, because the reason this rule works has almost nothing to do with math. My name is William, and the part that should genuinely bother you is this. Almost every piece of savings advice ever written was designed for people with leftovers. Save 20% of your income. 20% of what, exactly? When the rent, the utilities, the groceries, the insurance, and the transportation have already spoken, 20% of nothing is still nothing. The advice industry keeps handing percentage plans to people whose problem was never the percentage. Their problem was that there was no reliable system, and then it acts surprised when they quit. Percentages are for people with leftovers. What I am about to show you is for everyone else. Here is the rule, and the rule has 3 parts. Part 1, find your real survival number, not your income, not your ideal budget, the stripped minimum, rent, utilities, groceries, transportation, insurance, phone, nothing else. Add those together. For Marcus, that number is $1,500 a month. That is what it takes to keep his life running when everything unnecessary is removed. Now divide that number by $27. $1,500 divided by $27 is about 56. That is his brick count for 1 month of survival. 1 brick is $27. 56 bricks is roughly 1 month of survival. About 333 bricks would cover 6 months. Write your number down once. Then put the paper away. You are not supposed to stare at the finish line every morning. You are supposed to lay the next brick. Part 2. Automate 1 brick every payday. $27. First transaction of the cycle. Before the month can object. Before willpower runs out. Before feelings arrive, the discipline happens once, on the day you set up the transfer. After that, the machine handles the mornings. And this is important. $27 is not supposed to solve your financial life. It is supposed to make saving automatic. If you're paid twice a month, that is $54 a month. If you are paid every 2 weeks, it averages about $59 a month. Small? Absolutely. But small and automatic beats large and inconsistent. Because the goal is not to impress yourself on payday. The goal is to become the kind of person who saves before spending. $27 does not feel like a plan. That is exactly why it works. Part 3. Convert everything freed or found within 24 hours. Cancel a $15 subscription. That $15 becomes savings. Your phone bill drops by $20. That $20 gets moved. A tax refund arrives. You decide the savings portion before the money has a chance to disappear into the month. You receive an unexpected $100. Some of it becomes bricks. A fee disappears. A bill gets reduced. You sell something you no longer need. You find money that was previously leaking out of your budget. Convert it. Do not let freed money become invisible spending money. This is where the $27 becomes much more powerful. The $27 is the floor. It is not the ceiling. That distinction changes everything, because a person earning $2,190 a month may not be able to save $500 every month, but they may be able to save $27 automatically. Then find another $15. Then another $20. Then cancel one subscription. Then redirect one reduced bill. Then put part of a tax refund somewhere it cannot be casually spent. The habit creates the system. The system captures the money, and the captured money becomes bricks. Now the honest edge. Marcus is not going to build a 6-month emergency fund overnight. At $27 alone, it would take far too long. I will not dress that up. The first $27 does not make him financially secure. Neither does the 10th. But something else happens long before the account reaches 6 months of expenses. The fear starts getting smaller. The first time Marcus had enough saved to handle a minor emergency without touching his rent money. Something changed. The next time an unexpected bill arrived, it was no longer automatically a crisis. And eventually, the balance stopped looking like random money sitting in an account. It started looking like protection. That is the part people miss. An emergency fund does not have to be finished to be working. Your first $100 is useful. Your first $500 is useful. Your first $1,000 is useful. You do not have to wait until the number is perfect before the fear begins to disappear. The year is not the destination. The system is. 3 moves tonight if you want to start. First, find your real survival number. Then divide it by $27. That tells you approximately how many $27 bricks make 1 month of survival. Second, set up the automated transfer before you sleep tonight. $27. The first transaction of your next payday. Third, start your conversion list. Every subscription you cancel, every recurring expense you reduce, every unexpected dollar you decide not to spend. Convert it into a brick within 24 hours. No waiting. No, I'll do it later. Because later is where most savings plans go to die. 6:48 on a Thursday morning in Phoenix. A warehouse worker moves $27 in the dark and tells no one. Now you know exactly what you are looking at. Not a payment. A brick. Small enough that his budget barely notices it. Consistent enough that his future does. Set level and true, one beside another, until there is a wall behind him that did not exist before. You do not save a cushion. You lay a brick. And the best morning to lay your first one is the one you wake up to next.